Hello everyone, Rurikhan here bringing you another episode of New Game Plus, and today we have XCOM, Enemy Unknown. And let me just tell you that this is actually a game type that I don't usually tend to dabble in all that much. It's just the particularities of the system in XCOM itself, the whole management behind your squad, apart from the fact that you have the squad, the turn-based combat, because I have played turn-based combat games in the past, even though I haven't really made all that much videos about them, I don't think, but I have, although most of them were actually fantasy based around Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm a huge fan of the D20 system, which is what Dungeons and Dragons bases itself on. And yeah, I was pretty much a fan of that, and XCOM kind of draw my attention, even though it's not D&D based. It is still a turn-based tactical combat game, and I don't know, I just kind of got drawn into it because Vex kept telling me how amazing it was and all this cool stuff that you could do. I saw a couple of videos about it, and I tried out the demo, and I found it to be really, really good. Also, other people of podcasts that I listen to, like Epic Battle Axe and Axe Factor and stuff, they were all talking about it as well, and I was hearing good things and a lot of stuff that I thought that I was going to enjoy, and I actually do enjoy it. So I decided, what the hell, let's take the plunge, try this game out, and see how it goes. Now, the first time that I tried actually playing the game, what ended up happening was I just went full blast, classic Iron Man, and all of a sudden I just lost the full squad and lost the mission, and it pretty much goes into an infinite downward spiral from there. But what I'm going to give you guys today is just a general introduction to the game, and if you guys show enough interest, maybe I'll do a more thorough playthrough if you guys really want to see that, but I'm not so sure, because this is wildly different from most of the stuff that I usually do. So I'm not sure if you guys are interested or not, but either way, here it goes. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go normal, but one thing that I definitely want to do is Iron Man, because I think that Iron Man is just really, really cool because of the consequence you get from it, which is something that I really enjoyed in stuff like Mass Effect, for instance. When characters would actually die, I would let them, well, I wouldn't purposely let them die, but I would not like reload a save. Because it's like, oh, I made a bad choice, and this guy died because of it. So, I like games that give you a certain feeling of consequence. Like, look, you've made this bad choice, someone died. Too bad. It's a consequence of your actions, and I like that kind of stuff. But anyways, let's get started here. I'm going normal because classic is just not, I'm not skilled enough yet to play this game on classic. It is a possibility that I will actually get enough into this game that eventually I will do classic or maybe even impossible Iron Man mode, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I would have to get as deeply involved as I am into something like, say, Dark Souls in order to do something like that. But for now, let's get started with this. I'm actually going to be skipping through the intro cinematic because it's not a particularly interesting cinematic in my opinion. It's cool, but it's like, whatever, it's not essential. And if you guys really want to watch the cinematic, just go ahead and buy the game and see it for yourselves. Actually, there's probably like 1,000 videos on YouTube that show you the intro cinematic, so you don't need to watch it here. So you can pick what your starting continent is, and depending on which continent you want, well, starting continent, no, the continent where your base is located. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to build more bases later on or what's up with that. I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, each location that you pick for your base will have different bonuses. Like in South America, we have ways, autopsies, and interrogations are completed instantly. In Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. But whatever, I don't usually tend to pick based on the bonuses. I just usually always go with Europe because I'm from Europe. As a matter of fact, if I could, I would just base it off in Portugal, even though it would be ridiculous. Like the aliens would just be like, what, that little thing? We're just going to blow that out of the map and just be rid of it. But I'm going to go with Europe. I believe that when you choose Europe, your base actually gets based off in Germany or something.
France is sending an urgent mission request. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, so when you start the game without the tutorial, this game has a really in-depth tutorial. As a matter of fact, I was even going ballistic with the tutorial because it's just like, go here, do this, go there, do that, go here, do this. There's a little bit too much hand-holding in the tutorial for my personal taste. I was getting upset. Like, they really set you down this narrow path when you're doing the tutorial. But I think it may be important to kind of teach you how stuff goes and whatever. Your initial squad is randomized, as is a lot of stuff in the game, even the missions, the spawning locations of the aliens and whatnot. It's all randomized, so it increases the replayability, let's put it like that, due to all of this randomization that's going on in the game. Now, when you start the game without tutorial, it straight up puts you in a mission and you get to do some combat, and then it takes you into the management side of things. So we're going to do this mission. It's usually a simple mission. Let's hope we don't get any casualties, but we will see. And after this mission, we will go up into the management side of things, and I will tell you about the management side of things. But now, let's get this baby going.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Okay, so this is your basic squad for this mission. As you proceed throughout the game, you will eventually be able to have 6 people in your squad, but you will have a bigger pool of soldiers to go from, and your soldiers will get progressively better as you put them through several missions and whatnot. So this is turn-based. As you can see, we can select the different soldiers that we have. Like, we have Cannon here, Yamaguchi, Martin, and Gordon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me just see. Okay, this is how you control the camera zoom. It's T and G. I'm using a keyboard and mouse. You can also use a controller, and amazingly enough, it is actually functional, because usually you'd think, whoa, how the hell do you do a tactical game like this with a controller? But you actually can. So as you can see, each of the soldiers will have a flag representing their country. Like, this guy's from Japan, this guy's from Canada. This guy I can't really identify because he's a little bit too zoomed out. But anyways, they will all have flags representing their nationality. You cannot change that. You can, however, fully edit their names and their appearance and customize them to make them look like whatever you want, if that's something you're into. Now, graphically, the game is pretty good in my opinion. It is it has all the detail you'd expect, and actually a lot more, simply because, I mean, in a tactical game like this, I don't think you need that much fidelity, but since it actually zooms you in on the action of a lot of the stuff that you're doing, it's actually pretty cool that it does. So if you look at this thing, the small little things you see here where I have the cursor right now, this is your character's hit points. I'm not exactly sure what this bar over here is, but the two things beneath it are your action points. Now, you can run and then perform another action. Like, if you go all the way to the limit of this blue line that you have around your characters, you can still perform a second action, but you can go further ahead all the way up to any place in the yellow line, and that will basically spend your 2 actions for moving. There will also be upgrades which allow you to do more stuff with 1 action or 2 actions, depending on how you evolve your soldiers or how they evolve themselves. It's just a really complex system that I still haven't got my head fully around it. But anyways, let's move out this character. As you can see, when you place this thing down to where you want to move him, it will also tell you if there's cover. Like, if you see here, if you move your character here, there's no cover available anywhere. But if you move your character here, you will have full cover for enemies that are in front of you. Like, enemies that come from over here, you will have full cover against them. So usually the maps will have a natural line of progression like this one. If you see this little red thing, this is probably the limit of your mission. And since your spaceship is in the back here, and you can see another red line here, this is another limit, and this is another limit. So basically, your mission is going to progress in this general direction. So you always want to have your dudes in cover towards, aligning yourself with cover, expecting enemies to come from that general direction. So let's go ahead and do that. Even though sometimes enemies can come from behind, they can come from the sides, there's a lot of stuff that can happen. We're going to be moving slowly here. I'm going to be placing this character here, and from here you can then choose actions that you can perform. Like, you can throw a frag grenade, you can hunker your character down, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to do Overwatch. And what is Overwatch? Overwatch is basically, this character is now in a mode that if he sees someone in his line of sight, like a hostile, he can take a shot at it, even though he suffers a little bit of an aim penalty. Now, this character, all of these guys are rookies, so none of them have specializations, because usually you'll want to consider where you move each character based on their specialization. Like, if you have a specific character that evolved into an assault, you want to have him more in the front line. If you have a character that evolved into a support, you want to put him somewhere in the middle of the field so that he can assist everyone, a sniper obviously in the back, that kind of stuff. Now, this particular character, we're going to dash him over here. He's going to be getting coverage from this guy over here in case something tries and attacks him. This character, I'm going to put him over here. I like to spread my guys out evenly, making sure that we take as much advantage of the scenery as possible. Let's put this one in Overwatch, and now let's dash this guy all the way over here. As you can see, the camera sometimes zooms in on the action, which is pretty cool.
We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
And as you can see, an alien just showed up, but he's probably out of range for most of my dudes, I would expect. Let's switch over to this guy. Can this guy shoot? Oh, actually, he can shoot. I can also move forward and take a more advanced position, but unfortunately none of the... Well, actually, there is this one position that offers cover, but since I can actually just take a shot with this one, let me just see. This one's not going to be able to move there, so okay. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to take forward position. Sorry if I press escape. Still not entirely familiar with the game's controls. So we're going to be moving this guy over here. That guy's an Overwatcher. He's going to take a pot shot at us. And he's actually going to hit the bastard. 4 points of damage, almost killing our dude. And you also have to manage something else, which is sometimes your soldiers can become panicked because they're getting shot at by aliens and stuff like that. And they can even shoot your own teammates. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. But since we're here right now, let's go ahead and take a pot shot at this guy, see if we can take him out. Actually, I'm not so sure I just want to take it. Well, we're going to be able to take 2 pot shots at him, so let's just go ahead and go for it. Ooh, sweet. We got a hit there. And now we have this dude. This dude is going to take a more forward position, but after this one moves, because this one is going to move over here. Now, Overwatch isn't going to trigger because the alien already got his one shot. Oh, damn it, I messed up. I should have moved over here, and that would have allowed me to shoot to the alien again. Can I even throw a frag grenade? No, it's not going to reach there. In which case, we're just going to put ourselves in Overwatch, just in case someone tries to go there. My intention was actually to go ahead and take another shot at the alien, but he was out of my line of sight. He's also out of my line of sight for this guy, so he's going to be in Overwatch. But according to all the actions we're actually taking right here, I fear that this little soldier over here is actually going to die, which is a damn shame, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Maybe I can move behind this trash bin over here and take another shot at him. Yep, actually we can see him from over here. 65% chance to hit. Let's see if we can nail that. Hells yeah! Score 1 for planet Earth. Thank you very much.
Appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
He's going to be missing on that dude, and considering his health, I'm probably going to be backing him out of there. Let's see. Oops, again pressing escape because I'm not familiar with the controls here. Let's just go ahead and dash you way back, like over here. Because he's got really, really low health, and I want to see if I do not lose out on any soldiers. This guy, however, can actually move himself over here and be in a good position to take a pot shot. Not really a good position. Can we throw a frag grenade, though? No, it's too far away. Okay. Let's just take a pot shot at him and whatever. Whoa, we actually hit it! Okay, we shot through 2 cars and we managed to land that shot on the alien. Now that's not something that happens often, particularly if you're running in classic mode. That will almost never happen. At least it definitely did not happen to me. So now we have no contacts, and I think I'm just going to be dashing forward a little bit here, taking a more advanced position. This guy's in full health, so he's just going to go down there. Ooh, we spotted 2 aliens. This is actually really bad because now they got a lot better positioning on me. This guy can go ahead and move a little bit forward as well, and we're going to be leaving him in Overwatch, or no, I'm actually going to take a more advanced position here, closer to the aliens. The problem with this is that I'm exposing myself to enemy fire. Now that car exploded because I shot through it, and eventually the damage just caused it to explode. Now here's something the aliens will do from time to time, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but now that alien has an extra hit point. He's trying to take a pot shot at our dude behind the mailbox there. And he actually landed shots in the car, which makes the car basically, which makes it possible for that car to explode in a couple of turns. So we're going to be taking an even more, well, actually, I want to take a more aggressive position, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. Well, because I'm not going to have a lot of support from the other Marines if I do so. And this cover's about to explode, so there's a lot of stuff that you have to consider. This guy is almost out of action, but we're going to be moving him over here to kind of provide some cover in the back. Just put him in Overwatch mode. This dude, it would be good if he could get to the car, but he can't, so he's going to be exposed if we move him. So either we move him a whole lot or we do not move him at all, but unfortunately that car is about to explode, so that is not going to provide safe cover. Can we shoot anyone from over here? No. So that means we are going to be doing a lot of aggressive movement. So let's just go ahead, dash this guy over to the car so that he's in cover. That alien is going to be in a really good position to shoot us. However, he is providing support to the other alien, so he's going to have a tough time, I think. Now, let's take this guy to cover over here and see if we can take a... Oh, 25%, no good. That's going to miss, most likely. We can, however, make his day a little bit nasty with this frag grenade right here. Frag out! Enjoy that, alien scum. Now then, let's move this dude over here because that cover's about to explode. And can we shoot the other alien? No, we can only shoot that one. Well, it's better than nothing. Ooh, nice! Very nice. And that one is going to die because the only hit point supporting him was...
Commander. The labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Like I was saying, the only hit point holding the other alien was the extra hit point that that other alien was providing him. So this is a very simple mission. I think it's just to kind of get you familiar with the controls. Even though you're kind of skipping the tutorial, they still just want to give you a simple mission to make sure that you know what you're doing. Like if you don't feel comfortable enough with this mission, you can always just go back and do the tutorial to explain you how to do combat. But this is pretty much how combat works. Naturally, as you evolve and progress your characters, you're going to be able to do stuff like launch rockets, you're going to have snipers, you're going to have all kinds of crazy stuff. And now we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at the management side of things. Just notice that on this video I'm just showing you the very, very basic of XCOM, because this stuff evolves exponentially, okay? I'm going to try and give you a good idea of what the management side of things is, because I personally enjoy both sides of the game, the combat and the management side of things, which is one of the reasons I wanted to get into XCOM.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Okay. So this is your starter base. This is how the operation went. Basically, this guy, the guy that got shot, is now wounded for 7 days, which means that...
to the research labs. Commander, to the research labs.
This is the part that was really annoying me in the tutorial. It's like, Commander, to research labs. You go to research labs, and then it's like, Commander, to the engineering bay. Commander, to the mission control. Commander, go here, go there. That was really, really annoying. But anyways, as I was saying, this is the debrief of your mission, how things went. Looks like our good man Kanan basically got all the kills. I didn't even notice it, but all the kills were made by the same character. And he is going to be promoted to a heavy, which will basically give you a machine, not a higher, but a machine gun with more ammunition. So he looks like more, you know, that kind of heavy dude, like Rambo style. Is this thing really going to spam the crap out of me, you bastard? Anyways, it also tells you how much missions each individual in your squad has had, and if they're active or not, and if they're wounded. Now, the wounded thing is actually, there's going to be a section which allows you to kind of speed up time, so that time passes a little bit faster, so that you don't have to just stay in the game and wait for God knows how long. And as time passes, these 7 days will pass, and you will be able to put this guy back into action again.
The artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is awaiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
As you can see, whenever you get back to base, it tells you what kind of researches you can do. Since this is the start of the game, these are the 3 starter researches that you can do, which will then evolve. Like, for instance, if you start going into weapon fragments, you will eventually get better weapons. If you start going into alien materials, you will get better armor, which will give your soldiers more hit points, that kind of stuff. And then there's also xenobiology, which I'm not 100% sure what it does. And then it also tells you what kind of artifacts you recovered. So we killed 4 sectoids, so we're bringing back 4 sectoid corpses, and we got 8 weapon fragments from the weapons that they had.
Commander to the research labs.
Let me just go ahead and make sure that we shut her up.
Hello, Commander.
I'm going to skip that introduction. I mean, that video is not particularly interesting. Basically, what she says is that this is the research, and this is where you start researching stuff. And the reason why they put so much emphasis on this is because you should always be researching new stuff. That's something that you should always be doing. Now, me personally, I'm actually going to go with alien materials, going to get some more hit points for my dudes.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
And as you can see, this is going to take 8 days. And soon you will see something that will show you, that will basically fast forward time. And as you can see now, Commander to Engineering. We go to Engineering. There's another cinematic telling you that this is where we produce stuff. So basically, research is where you go and research the stuff that you can then produce at the engineering bay. And the only thing that's available for us to build right now is satellites and medkits. I believe that we do not have,
Commander,
we do not have enough
satellite
uplinks for
facilities are at full
satellites.
capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible.
Yeah,
to
blah,
allow
blah,
for
blah,
new
blah.
satellite
We're just
deployments.
going to go ahead and do 2 medkits. And everything that you do in this game is going to take time.
Commander to mission
Oh my
control.
god, this is one of the things that really annoys me when you're starting a new game. Commander to mission control. So now we have to go over here, I believe, mission control. And this is how you pass the time. You click scan for activity, and basically what happens is you're scanning the globe for alien activity, and as you're scanning the globe, time kind of fasts forward. And this stuff, as you can see, upcoming events. In 8 days, the alien materials research will be complete, which will most likely allow me to build some new armor for my dudes. But before we actually do that, let's now take some time to look at our base. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of structures here, and I can show you exactly what those structures are by going into engineering and say build
We've still got
facilities.
some room to grow up here, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
Okay, so as you can see, this is your current base. You have an officer training school, and you have a satellite uplink. Everything else is pretty much included, like the mission control, research, engineering. That kind of comes pre-built. And this is the 2 buildings that you have. And you can actually remove, and you might be wondering, why would you want to remove buildings? Because depending on the stuff you build, there's something called agency, I don't know exactly how, that thing over there, this. I don't know exactly how to pronounce this. Adjacency adjacency, if that even makes any sense. Adjacency bonus +2 for every adjacent power facility. So basically this will give you extra power. For instance, if you're building a power generator, you will want to build it like one next to another, and you will get bonuses for that. So that is the reason why you have this kind of Tetris gameplay in your base to kind of decide how you want to build things. Also, to access the lower areas of your base, you'll have to build an access lift, which, as you can see here, it's going to cost you some credits or whatever the hell this thing is called, this currency. And it takes a couple of days as well. It also takes days to excavate. I actually didn't want it to do that. Well, I might as well do it, because I'm not sure if I'm going to get my money back if I cancel that, so I did not intend to do that. Basically, it also takes 5 days to excavate this thing so that you can build more structures in there. So your base is obviously underground, kind of to prevent alien assaults, that kind of stuff, but this is our current base. You also have a hangar, which allows you to manage ships as well as interceptors. And why are interceptors important? Because every now and then, aliens will fly by or something, and you will be able to intercept them and shoot them down. And if you can shoot them down, you will then have the option to send troops to where you shot them down to go and get technology and stuff like that. And there's basically there's a lot of interest for you to have interceptors. It will also you'll also have to build these interceptors to scout certain continents. Like you'll want to scout North America, South America, Asia, Africa, whatever. Basically, it's almost like placing a bet. You gamble onto where you think the aliens are going to appear and start putting interceptors there first. But all of this stuff is important. There's not a single thing that's not important. Now, I wanted to show you the Situation Room, but unfortunately I can't do it yet. But what you see in the Situation Room is it shows you how each country's faith is in the XCOM project and what's the panic level. And the less you help a country out, like if you don't put satellites there, if you don't go help them out when missions appear, they're going to increase their panic level. And once their panic level increases to a certain point, they will abandon the XCOM project and you will lose funding. But now let's head over to the barracks. This is where you have your soldiers. As you can see, you have the 4 soldiers over here. I believe these were the 4 that were in the mission that we just did. As you can see, this one over here, Mustafa Khan, which is the guy who, Khan or Kanan or whatever, which is the guy who killed the 4 aliens. He's in for a promotion. And as your soldiers get kills and participate in missions, complete objectives and so forth, they will get upgrades as well. Now this guy got upgraded to a heavy, so you go into abilities.
Specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
So he is going to be getting a rocket launcher because he is a heavy, but it also changes his main weapon. His main weapon is no longer a regular rifle, it is actually a machine gun. Like if we go into any other soldier, like this one over here, you can see that he has this kind of machine gun thing going. And if you go back to Sergeant Mustafa Kanan, he's got the other one had a rifle thing going, I meant, and this one has the heavier machine gun, so to speak. You can even see the way he fires it and whatnot in animations in future missions, that it's going to be very, very different. Like you see the difference in size there. He also gets a little bit more armor because he is the heavy, and he gets a special skill which is a rocket shot. And eventually, as you advance further, you'll be able to upgrade him into the heavy tree. You'll get to make a couple of choices, but don't get too affectionate with your soldiers because they will die. It is an unfortunate truth. And as you can see, you have soldiers from all over the world. Looks like we have a Spanish soldier over here. We got an American soldier who is, oh yeah, this guy was the one who was wounded, poor bastard. You have Japanese, you have Brazilian, blah, blah, blah. You have basically people from all over the world. Then there's the officer training school, which is another facility. And as you can see here, when an XCOM soldier achieves the rank of sergeant, you can actually increase your squad size by 1. You will then be able to deploy 5 people instead of 4. And yeah, this is the management side of things. And there's a lot more to manage, but I can't possibly tell you everything there is to know about it. The one advice that I can give you is build satellites as fast as possible, because satellites increase the money you're going to be getting And that is ridiculously important, trust me, because that is the reason why I failed my first playthrough, because I did not put enough satellites, and also seems to be the reasons why a lot of people seem to be failing on their first playthrough that I've seen and heard throughout friends and podcasts and whatnot. People just fail their first playthrough mostly because of satellites. So if there's anything I can advise you is start going to engineering, and as fast as you can possibly get another satellite uplink going, and just start pumping out more satellites, because the country's going to give you more money, which will then allow you to build more interceptors and more upgrades to your squads that will allow you to more adequately respond to the incoming threats that you're going to be getting. And like I said, once you get all of the stuff done in management, because time doesn't pass as you're doing this kind of management stuff, going through the barracks, going through the hangar. Oh yeah, also I didn't show you guys something, which is, let me just go real fast. You can actually fully customize soldiers, and if you get a special package, which I didn't get, you can even paint their armor in different colors and whatnot. I only get the basic colors, unfortunately. You can change their names, but like I said, don't get too attached to them. You can change their race, their voices, their heads, their skin color. You can change their hair. You can change their hair color, and you can change their facial hair. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Although that hair color is just ridiculous, so let's not do that. And I'm not a big fan of that particular hair, good sir. Let's just keep it like that. That seems a lot more acceptable. Thank you very much. But like I said, just do not get too attached to your soldiers. You can also customize their loadout. As you get upgrades, you will be able to change into an assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, frag grenades. You can change this into a med kit. The med kit will allow you to heal up other soldiers. As a matter of fact, let's go over here to Hideo Amaguchi and get him a med kit as well, because one of the things that seem to happen to me as well is people bleeding out in my missions, which is very, very bad. You don't want to lose soldiers, because the more these soldiers go through missions, the more they will learn. Okay, now let's go ahead and go into mission control, because once you've done all this managing stuff that you want to do, what you want to do is basically go ahead and scan for activity. And this is going to look for random missions and stuff that's going to happen. Like, as you can see here, alien abductions reported. Now, if you go, you can ignore this. That is your choice. You can just ignore it and keep the time flowing. But usually, you want to go ahead and do these missions. Also, as you can see here, excavation complete. This means the excavation project that we were doing in the engineering to build more facilities, that is actually complete. Now, let's see.
Commander,
Abduction sites.
we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Now, these abduction sites, as you can see, the aliens are simultaneously doing abductions on 3 sites. They're doing it in Nagoya, Japan. Difficulty for the mission is moderate, but the panic level in Japan is pretty low. It is, however, going to give you 4 engineers as a reward. Engineers are very important, because that is the stuff that's going to allow you to build those satellite uplinks that I was talking about. There's also one in São Paulo, Brazil, which is of easy difficulty, and the reward is 200 credits. And then there's another one in Egypt, which will give you 4 scientists. It is also easy. Now, I actually want to go ahead and go to Japan. Usually you want to pay special attention to the panic level. If there's one particular place that has a higher panic level than the other, that is also a factor that you want to take into consideration. But we are going to be going into Nagoya, Japan, because they are going to give us 4 engineers. Now, when you select your mission, you get to select the people that you're going to be taking with you. Now, as you can see, we have those 2 people that I've put medikits on, and then there's these 2 people that we're going to be taking. I'm actually going to clear Martine, because Martine's already been on a mission, and in my opinion, you should try to alternate the people you take into missions so that everyone can kind of go ahead and learn and basically this is my personal opinion. It doesn't make it right, trust me, because I'm not the most experienced person. Some people seem to just take the same squad over and over until someone dies. From my experience on the first classical mission, I would have to say you always want to take like 2 inexperienced people with you, so that maybe the system will help them learn from the more experienced people. I don't know if that's what actually happens, but that's what we're going to be doing basically spread out your soldiers so that you have more ranked soldiers, so that if one of them dies, it's not such a devastating loss because you have another ranked soldier to cover for him. Alien abductions. And as you can see, time also passes as you're flying.
Touching down.
So that might also be something that you want to take into consideration, because your base is in Germany, and the further away you go, the more time is going to be passing. So that might be something. If you're, I don't know, maybe you have like a console request that has a time limit on it, you might have to take those into consideration as well when you're picking your missions.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, let's get this party going.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay, so as you can see here, our heavy unit now has 1 extra hit point above all the other ones. And if you see this little circle here and you're wondering, well, what the hell is that circle? This is the extraction point. At any point in time, you can abort the mission. And if you abort the mission, you either desert the soldiers or you want them to get back. So if stuff is not going the way you want and you still want to save the soldiers, get your soldiers to this square and abort the mission. Now, like I told you earlier, I always like to investigate which direction the mission is going to progress. Like, as you can see, it's probably not going to have anything towards this side, and it's not going to have anything towards this side as well. So we are in a corner, and the mission proceeds in two directions. Basically, it's going to proceed this way and this way. So you want to keep that in mind as you advance your troops. Now, since we have a heavy over here, I'm going to put him right here, and we want to take a look inside this place, because even though you can see inside it, it doesn't mean you can actually see inside it. But if you take a unit over to the window, you'll be able to see inside the building. And as you can see, there is apparently no enemies inside. You can also jump inside the building, break through a window, get in there, but we're not going to be doing that right now. Now with this guy, we are going to be heading... Well, cover from this side is not really that important, so we're just going to be heading over here. And with this individual, which is the one that we still haven't moved, we are going to be taking a position... I'd actually say... Oh, damn it, I can't get there. Over here. There we go. Now, we can still do actions on these characters, because as some of them, I only move them to the blue line. And since I can't really see anything, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in Overwatch. Overwatch. And let's see if any aliens reveal themselves. And they didn't, so now we get another turn and we get to yet move again. Let's move this character over here, and he's got contact. And now that we have contact, can we actually shoot them? Yes, we can. Good stuff. And I think I'm actually going to shoot them. So this guy does not have... Oh yeah, this guy has a medkit, not a frag grenade. So I'm going to be going ahead, taking a pot shot at this alien. I don't know why he had to break the window. There's a lot of bugs in the game, unfortunately.
Damn it.
And looks like we missed it. And if there's an alien over there, I want to get over here for additional cover. And can we shoot him? No. Then let's put ourselves in Overwatch. How about you? Can you shoot them? No? Okay, in that case, we are going to be taking a position further up. I want you up here. we go. And now you cannot shoot them either. And I'm not exactly sure what to do with you, actually. But for now, let's position ourselves over here in Overwatch mode. So the soldier that's in the biggest danger right now is that one. Because they can actually see him. Well, actually, the one on top of the building is not in the best position either. Once again, looks like he's going to buff his ally. His ally now has an extra hit point, and he's going to be braving off like a good little alien. And he is going to take a pot shot at us up there, and he did hit us. Oh, you bastard. You have no idea what I'm going to do to you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to be moving over here, because I believe this will allow us to actually have a better vantage point. Ooh, 25%. Not good at all. And also 25% over there. I do not like our odds. I don't even want to put him in Overwatch. I'm just going to take pot shots over here and just pray for it, but... Whoa! We actually landed that. That is extremely surprising. That is a nice little surprise, if I can say so myself. Now, however, where are we going to be going to next? Can we shoot from here? Yes, we can. Let's take another shot. That's going to miss. I mean, it was only 25%, so that was to be expected. So what we're going to be doing here, excuse me, did you happen to shoot at me, good sir? I'd not appreciate that. I'd not appreciate that at all. So why don't you go ahead, go back to wherever the fuck you came from.
They want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
So, Dr. Valen is not a big fan of me blowing up aliens. She just doesn't like it. So, yeah, but whatever. I don't care what she says. I needed my revenge on that alien, and I had my sweet revenge. Oh, snap. This is actually really, really bad, because my heavy up there is not in... I mean, even though it looks like a really good position, it is only soft cover. And it looks like they're taking hard cover inside that building. So we definitely want to get this character out of here. Unless we actually had another rocket, which we could then blow up that particular truck over there. But yeah. Can I actually shoot someone? Ah, what the hell. We're going to risk it all. We're going to be shooting this alien over here. Or actually that one. We can shoot that one. And maybe we can get someone to throw a frag grenade. Wait a second. Let's see, can we get someone to throw a frag grenade into that truck? Well, I can, but this particular character is going to be exposed. Decisions. Can I actually go through the inside? Oh, that is genius. This is going to be awesome, guys, trust me. So this guy goes through here, gets inside the building, and I'm an idiot. Because he doesn't have a frag grenade. He has a med kit. Well, since we're here, might as well try this. Give that alien something to worry about. Shot went wide, though, which is pretty damn bad. We still have aliens all up in that place. I guess we're going to be making a run for it. Let's put this guy over here. Whoa, not yet. Not yet, Rambo. Not yet. How about this guy? He's got a frag grenade. But he is way, way too far. So he's actually going to be running over here. And we're going to be basically taking a turn where it's going to be all about taking punishment. Oh, he's going to land that? That's some bullshit. How the hell did he land that shot? Okay, so we can either risk it and pray that the aliens are going to miss, or I can actually go over here and get some even better cover, hopefully. And now there's no targets available, really? Fine. Let's just put ourselves in Overwatch mode then. So he's gonna go put himself in hard cover. He's gonna hit on that guy, despite the fact that we missed earlier. This is one of the problems that I actually have with the game, that a lot of stuff is down to dice rolls, and that really annoys me. I'm not a big fan of too much randomness, and a lot of stuff in this game is about dice rolls. Looks like that particular alien is going to miss us. What are we going to do here now? This is not looking that hot, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some shots at this alien because there's not a whole lot else we can do. And we missed. This guy has a frag grenade, so can I actually toss that grenade over to that truck? I'm not sure I'm actually going to damage the alien, but I'm sure as hell going to try. Frag out.
Frag out.
Yep. Screw you, alien. Good night. And I'll talk to you in the morning. Now this dude is getting shot at by 2 aliens over there. Can we toss a frag there as well? No, we cannot, but we can move in closer and go balls out. This is going to be a balls out move right here. So this guy is either going to be a hero or a martyr. It's like, hi, aliens. How are you guys doing in there? You guys having fun? I got something for you guys right here. Actually, what the hell is going on? I can't even see. Can we put it in there somehow? Yes, we can. Let's just do this. Yo, pick this up, aliens. Dr. Valen will not be pleased with my performance. So now we still have the moves to do on this character over here, and we're going to be dashing him. Get a good viewpoint on this side of the compound. Looks like there's nobody there. There's probably like 1 alien remaining, maybe 2. I'm not exactly sure. That truck's going to explode, which is natural because I fragged the crap out of it. Now then, what else can we do? We have this guy over here, this guy over here, this guy over here. This guy needs to get himself into some cover. Now, I would like to have a look inside this complex over here, see if there's any aliens. Do you see anything, good sir? No, then put yourself in Overwatch and stand clear. Now, what about this dude? I have no idea where the remaining aliens are, so it's going to be pretty hard for us. You're going to be moving over here, and I would like to put you on Overwatch, but I cannot because you don't have any ammo. So you also have to reload. That is another important thing to do. Every now and then you will have to reload, and if you do not reload, you will eventually run out of bullets, and you will be forced into either reloading or dying. Now, what can we do with this character? This character cannot go too far. So the one side that we haven't checked is this one. So I think I'm actually going to take this guy upstairs to this side. And let's see how this goes. No aliens spotted. I still don't have any actions on this one, right? So let's go ahead. Overwatch. Alien time. Looks like they are inside. Oh my god. Oh, he landed it. Nice! This guy is gonna be a frackin' hero right there. Oh my god. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. We need to get this guy into some hard cover inside the building. So here's what you're gonna do, good sir. Here's what you're gonna do. Considering the alien is over there, you're going to get yourself over here. That should provide you some decent cover. And you're going to shoot the crap out of this guy right here. Ah, why'd you have to miss? No!
Enemy is still alive.
Okay, looks like we're going to have to take some quite aggressive measures over here. Let's turn the camera. Put this guy over here, see if he can help out. Can you help out? No, no targets available. Put yourself in Overwatch just in case he moves. Can you run all the way over here and still do anything? No, you can run here. That is no good. That is not acceptable. You're going to have to get down here and go and help your friend. He's still going to be pretty far away, though, so that's going to be a problem. I fear for the life of that trooper over there who is a goddamn hero. And he's probably going to get a promotion because he did kill 3 aliens straight up. Let's move this heavy over here. And if we could fire a rocket, that would be awesome. Did I just lose cover there? Because I saw something bounce off. No, I did not. Is the alien shooting? What the hell's happening? Oh no! The hero is down. Rookie Lekas has been killed. You bastards, you killed my hero. How dare you? How damn dare you? And now we also lost a whole bunch of line of sight. And it looks like we're going to have to get down and dirty. We don't have any frag grenades left. We don't have any rockets left, so we're actually in a pretty bad position. We actually can only see this one, so let's go ahead and take a couple of shots at him. We're going to be missing that, which is terrible.
Target still up.
Yeah, this guy can't see a damn thing because he's blind as a bat. Maybe if you move him over here, there. Now he can see the guy on the roof. Take a couple of shots at him. Nice!
He's down. Mission accomplished.
Oh man, that was so terrible. We lost that hero. That guy was going to get a promotion. That guy was awesome. But yeah, this is pretty much what XCOM is all about. Now you basically go back, do some more management stuff, and then you're going to be doing some more missions. But obviously that is going to be the end of this video. We've been going for about 50 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. And let me know if you guys are interested in learning more and well, not really learning more because there's not a lot more that I can really teach you. But let me know if you're interested in watching some more XCOM, and I'll be sure to put up a couple more episodes. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Rurikhan, and I will see you guys in the next one.